What's up guys, this is Wences. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about how to earn money doing what you love. And for the ones of you who don't know me, I have been a financial consultant for 7 years before I quit my job and started my online business as a life coach, helping people to achieve their dreams. And in the end, it really comes down to mindset. It comes down to a couple of points that I keep doing daily that have really made it happen, from this being just like a little hobby to this being my side hustle to now being the main thing in my life that makes me excel at all levels. So today I want to talk to you about the 5 main strategies I use that really made that mind shift possible. A lot of you write me, I just don't know what to do, or yeah, I wish I could do that, or I'm definitely gonna commit to doing that, and then 3 days later, you're back where you started. But what I want to talk to you about are really things that actually work, that are not overwhelming you. These things are supposed to get you out of your comfort zone, but if they're too overwhelming, if there's a too big discrepancy between where you are and where you want to be, you're not going to make those shifts. Before we get started, I want to remind you to check out the links in the description for the free online courses, and if you want to dive deeper into one-on-one coaching, all the information is there as well. So now let's get into the 5 strategies. So the first thing I want you to do is get a piece of paper and write down everything that you love to do. And you do not have to decide if it's the one thing or the other thing. So let's say you love to cook, but you're also very funny and people laugh at your jokes. And at the same time, you love music and you know so much about the music industry. You do not have to make a decision. Okay? You do not have to choose the one over the other. It's not necessary. In this list, I just want you to write down what you already love to do, what you like people liking you for, so how you already show up. Because in the end, I want you to be in your zone of genius. The thing that you really love to do, that you intrinsically love to do no matter what, and that you keep on doing over and over again, probably not even realizing that it's something you could be making money with. The second thing I want you to do, maybe on the other side of the paper, is to write down all your so-called flaws. Is it that you're a people pleaser, that it's gotten you really burnt out and left with scars? Write that down. Is it that you think you're lazy and you're always looking for the shortcut and you're not that productive? Write that down. I really want you to be honest about this with yourself and just sit down and think about this, and not just for like 5 minutes, but maybe for a day. Sleep on it and then keep on looking at it and really add those things. You really have to see it before you can make a connection. So I, for example, have always been somebody who analyzes my friends, who has always been, oh, I know what your problem is. You should do this, this, and this. This would solve it. And first off, I got too much involved in my friend's business. I wasn't focused on myself. And at the same time, I was hurting myself because I was doing that with my friends, romantic relationships, things that were so close to me that it really had an effect on me because I was willing to give myself up for this. This is something that could be one of the main areas of your zone of genius. Because if you're willing to sacrifice so much of yourself because of this, then this is something that you love to do. It's part of your identity. See, this is very, very interesting because so many of those things come up that we kind of have an obsession with. And having an obsession is a good thing as long as you have boundaries in place and you know that you put yourself first and not others. So there are certain things you just cannot sacrifice, ever. And that's why we come to strategy number 3. Put yourself first, always. Always. Like, really deal with this uncomfortable feeling that this gives you, that makes you feel like you're being selfish, that you don't care what your friends are doing or what they're thinking, that you feel like you're just like this narcissist, that it's only focused on you. Trust me, we need this part of self-love. It's actually self-discipline. If you don't put yourself first, you will not be able to help people. Think of all the times you helped people to such an extent that you burned out. Then you're done. You can't do anything anymore. But if you keep putting yourself first, you protect your boundaries, and you keep doing what you love, you're in the best direction to start earning money doing what you love. And that's why we come to strategy number 4. Now it's time to start your business. Now that you've written down what you love, what you think your flaws are, when you look at all of those things, just choose something that would make sense, how you can combine a lot of them. If you keep something of it out, it does not matter because you're not going to find your ideal thing with the first step you do. That's not gonna happen. But what's gonna happen is every time you go into a direction of doing something that you love, of bringing a service, of actually being there and saying, listen, I am here and I'm willing to provide you with this service because I love doing this, and there are going to be people who actually want this. If you like it, then there's definitely at least one person out there who likes that too, but you have to be the one who tells people about it. Really, you have to just start, and to start this week. Not I'm gonna prepare and do this whole thing forever. Yeah, you might write an ebook. How I wrote my first ebook, this might take 2 months. And then I did the online course and it took another month. But I actually did the work, and then I was really at a point where I said, now I'm gonna share it. I knew I was not gonna procrastinate on this. And part of strategy 4 is that you actually start making money with it now. It doesn't matter if it's just 50 cents a day, but it matters that you actually teach your mind that you're gonna earn money from doing something you love. The first time I sold an ebook was the biggest moment of my business, because then it was just a matter of how can I multiply this? How can I make it bigger? How can I actually make it more of who I want to be? And I have developed throughout the years. There are topics that are now much more of who I am than in the beginning. There are ways I talk to you that is much more me. I cannot be perfect, and you won't either, but you have to start today. You have to say, I'm going to start with this thing, knowing that this might not be exactly who I am, but it's the closest thing I can think of. And find a way that you can monetize it. It does not matter if you sell a product, if you do affiliate marketing, if you want to teach people something, but you have to put value on it, because if you don't, nobody else will. It's not going to happen that you do everything for free and then somebody comes up to you and says, I know you're giving it for free, but I will pay you $50. It's just not gonna happen, and you have to be the one believing in yourself before anybody else can. And then we get to the fifth strategy, which is visualize, meditate, and track your progress. If you do not track your progress, and I actually mean it in a money way, really write down every single day what kind of money you're earning. And it does not matter if it's from your business, and it doesn't matter if it's from a gift. You have to be the one who makes the tracking happen. You have to visualize where you want to go. You have to meditate on it and then make it happen and track it. I really hope that helped you. Make sure to check out all the links in the description if you want to sign up for free online courses or the one-on-one coaching. Give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you like it, and I see you next time. Bye.